Hey everyone, welcome you all back to my Android audio series. In the last video, we saw high level view of Android's audio architecture and we saw how sound travels from the application layer down to the hardware layer. In my next videos, we'll be going to zoom in into three different core components inside Android's audio system, that is audio flinger, audio policy manager and the stage flight. All these three terms looks like complex topics in Android, but don't worry, I'll make it simple and short for y'all. In this video, I'll just be focusing on what is audio flinger in Android. Why do we really need this audio flinger in Android? I'll explain it in the simplest, most format. So go through this video and y'all will understand about audio flinger in Android. So let's get started. Audio flinger. What is this audio flinger? So, to define in a high level definition, audio flinger is the central audio mixer in Android. Every piece of audio that wants to reach your speaker or headphones must pass through this audio flinger. So if you all remember my music factory example in my previous video, I had told audio flinger is like the big mixing control in a studio. So all the apps send their audio to audio flinger, and audio flinger mixes everything into a single stream, which then goes down to the hardware. So different apps, be it WhatsApp or YouTube or some other Spotify, all of these send their audio to audio flinger. Audio flinger, what it will do, it will mix everything into a single stream which goes down to the hardware. So, what does this audio flinger actually do? Let's break down its main responsibilities in simple terms. The first responsibility, it receives audio from different applications. So, each application that plays sound creates an audio track. I already told. So, there are many applications: Spotify, WhatsApp, YouTube, or your messages, notifications app also. All of these will play whenever they play a sound, they will create an audio track. Okay, these tracks are nothing but they are buffered audio samples. These tracks are nothing but audio samples in the form of PCM data, which is pulse code modulation. They are nothing but numbers representing sound. About PCM, I will go in depth when I'm teaching about stage flight. So PCM data means, you just remember, it is the numbers representing sound. So all these tracks will be representing in PCM data. What this audio flinger will do, it receives these separate tracks. Okay, from different applications it will receive data. That is the first responsibility. Second one, it mixes multiple streams together. So for example, you might be listening to music, or you might be playing a game, or receiving notification sounds. What audio flinger will do? Audio flinger will take audio from these sources and mixes them into one final output stream. It then lines them up in time. So it adds them properly and it makes sure nothing is clipped or audio is not distorted. It makes sure everything is in place. Okay. So it receives data from different applications and it puts in one particular line. Third responsibility is it applies volume and some basic processing. So audio flinger can apply per stream volume your music quieter than your ringtone. For example, when you're listening to music app and you receive a phone call, so your music app should stop, or it will lower the volume. You might have observed this. It will lower the volume, and your music and your ringtone will increase its volume. So all this definition or all this who will rule is audio flinger. So per stream volume is taken care. Okay, balance between left and right channel is taken care by audio flinger, and some simple effects via effect engines, like equalizers or bass boot, depending on the implementation. All of these is also done through audio flinger. And audio flinger also will take care of resampling and format conversion. So different applications may send audio with different sample rates, right? So my WhatsApp may send audio with 44.1 kilohertz sample rate, or my YouTube can send audio with 48 kilohertz sample rate. So different applications are sending audio with different sample rates. So and also different channel rates. The hardware typically wants audio in a specific format, right? So the lower hardware layer, it will not have multiple filters to receive all this audio from different channels, and no. So hardware will understand audio in only one particular format. Okay, so what this audio flinger has to do, audio flinger can resample, it can change the sample rate and convert into format so everything matches what the hardware expects. So it is making data ready so that my lower level of hardware can understand my audio data. That first step of data is handled by this audio flinger. It sends audio to the HAL. The next responsibility. So after mixing and processing, audio flinger sends the final PCM stream to the audio HAL. From there, it goes on to the drivers, then kernels, and finally to your speakers. So I hope these five responsibilities you all understood. So basically the main functionality of audio flinger, it receives audio from different streams and from different application, it mixes them and it puts data into one particular line, one particular PCM format, so that that is understood by the lower layer of Android audio drivers. Okay, so a real world scenario, if I want to give an example, imagine you're playing a YouTube video with the background music playing quietly. Okay, background music is being playing quietly, and you then get a notification ping. So I'm listening to one YouTube video, and for example, think on Spotify, I'm listening to my music also, and that I'm getting one notification message also. Now what happens? So YouTube's audio and my Spotify's audio and the notification audio all are different streams, right? So different streams means media, ringtone, notification. These are the different streams. Now I'm using three different apps and all three are different streams. What Audio Flinger will do? Audio Flinger receives all three of them, checks their volume and mixes them. The result is one final audio stream that contains all three sounds at the right levels. That final stream is what gets sent to your speakers. So that entire mix down process is done by Audio Flinger. Okay. So I hope you all understood the importance of audio flinger. You might be receiving or you might be playing different apps. So audio flinger receives data from each app and puts into one line, so it is easy to be understood by the lower levels. So in one line, if I want to tell, audio flinger is Android's audio mixing engine. It combines all audio streams from different apps, adjusts volume, converts format if needed, and sends the final audio to the hardware. So let me repeat it once again. Audio Flinger is Android's audio mixing engine. Okay, so what and all it does, it combines all the audio streams from applications, it adjusts the volume, converts the formats if needed, and sends the final audio to the hardware. That was all about Audio Flinger in Android. In my next session, I'll be explaining about Audio Policy Manager in Android. Thanks everyone for watching. If you all definitely learned something new today, please hit the like and subscribe button. Share it among most of your friends. I'll see you all soon with my next video. Dimple signing off. Everyone, take care.